What's going on, guys? Back for another video here today. And today we're going to be doing, why not a prediction? We're going to predict the NFL season. This might be a little longer of a video, so don't be mad if you see a 30-minute video or something like that, because we're going to predict the season. Tell me down below if you. I'm not going to go. I'm going to go as far as season. If you want me to predict the playoffs, then I can do that. And then obviously the Super Bowl. Tell me it down below. So obviously I do play a lot of Madden. I'm not saying I'm very, high knowledge in, every team. Obviously, I'm not even really high knowledge in my own. I do know a lot of players and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. Let's get into this. So the first team here, obviously, we got K- KFC. Wow. Kansas City and the Texans. So if I'm going off fantasy wise, I'd rather see the Texans win it because I got them as I got Aaron and Deshaun, but I'm gonna start Deshaun week one. Um, but I think Kansas City chances are going to win this game because they're obviously champions and their offense is way powerful, and we obviously see what they did to the. We saw what they did, to them, in the playoffs, but hey, It's gonna be a good game. I can see really either one of these guys win it, but I think the Chiefs maybe go down and score a touchdown, maybe last score the game or something like that. This game is pretty easy. I'm gonna say Buffalo, Buffalo because of Jets. They're they're not terrible, but they're not good. They're just like one of those middle mean teams. So you really don't know what they're gonna end up being. So, well, we'll know at the end of the season. Indiana and Jacksonville. I'm gonna go Indiana. I like them. Putting in you know Philip Rivers and seeing where he can go. I do think they can probably be a playoff team, a sneaky playoff team. Jacksonville, I don't think it's gonna be good at all. Okay, because Cam Newton is now the quarterback, I'm going to take New England. I think New England is a scary team. Yeah, they don't really have that good of an offense. They still got Edelman. They got Harry. That injury and like I've heard he might have a breakout year this season. I'm excited to see that. I'm gonna watch a lot more sports games. Definitely. But I think Miami will take one of these games. But I think at New England and stuff like that, I think New England will take that game. And Cam Newton, first game of the season, gonna show what he got. This game, I'm gonna say Baltimore. You know, Baltimore against Cleveland. Baltimore's just the better team. Overall, the better offense. Receiver obviously not, but better offense in general. Defense is kind of you can toss it up there. I could see it go either way, but I'm not gonna spend a lot of time because I don't want this video to be like 20 minutes or like 40 minutes long. It might even turn out to be that. I might go a little quicker, by the way. So I'm gonna take the Chargers here. I love Herbert. I think he can beat Cincinnati. They got a good team. Denver or Tennessee. I'm gonna go Tennessee. Tennessee. Their powerful running game. Derrick Henry. They don't got bad receiving core. I like their team. Their defense is an underrated defense, and nothing against Denver. They're just an improving team. Hopefully, they can be better. All right. So right here we got Oakland versus Carolina. I'm gonna go Oakland. This is like a toss up. I probably should have maybe went Carolina. Actually no. I'm gonna go Carolina. Actually, Carolina. They got the Christian McCaffrey. I'm not sure how the defensive side. For I know they picked up free agents. The Raiders did, and hey, maybe they can slow down McCaffrey, but it's kind of hard. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. Obviously, Big Ben's back. Excited to see what he can do. They're playing, I would say, not the greatest Giants team, but we'll see what happens when it comes to them. Okay, so on to the NFC. So I see Seattle winning against the Falcons. Falcons are, a decent, good all around team. They're kind of like the Browns, in my opinion. They're like a good team all around, but like they just can't get it done. Browns or Bears and Lions. That's easy. The Bears. The Lions are not really a good team. They're getting there. They're getting a lot of good improving pieces, but I don't think they're going to be there till like probably like 3 years. Maybe they have a chance. I don't know. It matters how they're drafting skills and their free agent pickups looking. But yeah, they're better. Redskins or Philly. I'm gonna go Philly. Philly is, way better than the Redskins. I like their, pickup, obviously. Um, the Redskins, obviously, Vince Young, or well, Vince Young, but Young, um, he's gonna be a star. But in my opinion, I think he's gonna be a star. But I think Philly's still the better team, and I do like them drafting a backup quarterback, because of Wentz injury problem. But yeah, I got him winning that game. Green Bay against Minnesota. By the way, I'm not gonna be biased towards Green Bay. I'm gonna be the most, what I think it's gonna turn out to be. I'm definitely gonna be Green Bay. I'm not saying definitely. It's gonna be a close game. Seeing how we played against rivals last year, we were undefeated against rivals, but I don't think we're gonna be undefeated this year in the rivals. I think Minnesota is probably gonna be the most toughest team we play out of the rivals. I'd say Bears can be up there, but I don't think they will. Um, but Minnesota's a good team. They got a good offense. Obviously, now that Diggs is gone, but they do bring in a good rookie that probably can fill his shoes pretty nicely, Justin Jefferson. So we'll see how that goes. Defense is still good. They did lose some pieces in the free agency, like Griffin and stuff. He's not even signed yet. I wonder where he's going. Arizona or 49ers. I'm going to go 49ers. I do like the Arizona team, I do think they're probably going to be better than last year, but definitely probably 49ers. They're just a better all-around team. Now, this is, I think, the game of the week right here. Tampa versus the Saints. Also, give me my game of the weeks, too. I'm going to say... definitely gonna say the Saints. I think Tampa Bay might be a good team, maybe a playoff team. But first game in Tom Brady, I think he's gonna have to get a lot used to the offense, and I think Saints are gonna take it. And plus they're at home, they're pretty good in the dome, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, Rams or Dallas. I like Dallas in this matchup. In this matchup. I think that offense is a really scary team after putting in Lamb into that freaking offense. Lamb, Mari Cooper. You have Zeke on the running game. I'm not sure who their other receiver is. And then obviously Dak. If Dak doesn't play good this year, he could be on his way out. So the defense is, not bad either. But I haven't won that game. So I'm trying to, I didn't know where to go on to the next week. I was trying to figure this out. Trying to think here. How would I go on to the next week? I probably should have figured this out before I even started. Well, this is great. How do I go on to the next week? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, next week. All right, there we go. I didn't see that. I was about to click. I'm confused. All right, so this week, any bye weeks? No. Okay, no. Okay, cool. All right, Cincinnati against Cleveland. I'm gonna go Cincinnati. I'm gonna go Buffalo in that matchup. Denver, Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. Tennessee against the Jags. Kansas City. I like Kansas City there. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go a lot quicker, so because I'm not trying to make this video like 20 minutes long or 30 minutes long. It's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna go Minnesota. 49ers. I'm gonna go Seattle. Saints. Bears. Bucks. Dallas. I'm gonna go Rams. Packers. And Cardinals. So that's this week's. This is week 2. Oh, you can't really see it. Let me go down here. So this is week 2. So if you want to see what I and you also get the updates on the side. You can't really see the NFC North, but yeah, if I can move myself maybe in the middle to make it easier. Nah, I'm not gonna put myself in the middle. Yeah, so I'm gonna put me there. Yeah, alright, cool. If I can move myself maybe a little up. No, okay. A little up. Sorry. Alright, there we go. Alright. Sorry if I'm kind of cut off, but I'm trying to give the best thing is here. But I'll show you everything in the minute, you know, at the point, you know. Let me see if I can change it this way so I can maybe like, there, I'll put it there. I'll be right in the middle. I'll be right in the middle, there. And I'll move over here. All right, so obviously let's go on to the next week here. So Miami versus Jacksonville. I can see Miami win that. New England, Houston, Indy. This is the game of the week. I forgot to say what last week's is, but I'm gonna give this. This should have been the AFC Championship. I'm gonna give it to the Ravens. I'm gonna give that to Buffalo, Cleveland. I'm actually gonna give that to Cincinnati. I'm gonna give it to Minnesota. I think it's the Chargers. I think that Tampa, Bears, 49ers, Cardinals, Seattle. I'm gonna give that to the Saints. So that's my next week here. If you're wondering what this looks like, so there we go. If you want to pause to look at it, you know, you can. I'm gonna go on. Week 4, we got these two here. I'm gonna give it to the Jets. And you know, just gotta win sometime, I feel like. I'm gonna give that to Cincinnati. Jacksonville isn't looking that nice. Tennessee, Chiefs, Buffalo. I'm gonna give it to Indy, Tampa, Cowboys, Seahawks, Ravens. I'll give it to Houston, Saints, Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, and I'm gonna say Packers. So there's week 4. If you want to know what week 4 looks like, there it is. On the next team here, or next week. Is there any bye weeks yet? Yeah, Packers and Lions. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna look at the bye weeks each time. No, shoot. No, there we go. So Chiefs, New England, Ravens, Houston, Buffalo, Indy. Okay, there we go. Cardinals, Philly, 49ers, Saints, Tampa, Panthers, LA, and Seattle. Yeah. So there is my week 5 right here. This is week 5. You know, trying to go a lot quicker because I'm not trying to make this like 20 minutes long. And also, I don't edit these videos, obviously, if you see, because I'm not really good editing on the computer, and I can't give them to like Share Factory and do it that way because you know, they only take 1 minute long clips. I'm gonna give this to Buffalo. Buffalo's a good team. I'm thinking big for them. I'm gonna give that to Indy. I'll actually give that to Cleveland, Tennessee, Miami, Chargers, Ravens, Jags. This is this is just a dog shit of a game. I'm gonna say Giants, Bears, Vikings. Now, this is gonna be a good game right here. This is coming off the bye. I'm gonna give it to Tampa. 49ers, Dallas. So there's the final for week 5 there, or week 6. Okay, on to the next week, week 7. I'm gonna give that to the Bengals, Chargers, Buffalo, Ravens, Chiefs, Packers, 49ers, Tampa, Philly, Atlanta, Dallas, Saints, gonna give this to the Cardinals. I'll give that to the Rams. Okay. Those last two ones are kind of like tricky. I was like, you know what? I think some of these games might be split or something. But anyway, this will be week 7. Week 7. Going on to week 8. Tennessee, definitely going Tennessee. I'm gonna go Buffalo. Cleveland, Chiefs, Chargers. LA, Indy. I'm gonna go Carolina. I'm gonna give the Vikings this game, even if we're at home. I think Vikings might win at least one game. Saints, Seahawks, Cowboys, and lovely Tampa. So this will be week 8. Week 8. Okay. So Ravens. I'm gonna give this one to the Jags. I'm actually gonna give this one to the Raiders. It's gonna be a weird week, but that one to New England. Seattle, Chiefs, Atlanta, Tennessee. I'm gonna give that to the Cardinals, and I'm gonna give that to that. And then this game is a rematch. I'm gonna give it to the 49ers. Giants, Minnesota. Give that one to Tampa. Okay. So this is week 9. I think we'll stop at week 10 and check the divisions. Or should we do that at the end? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, on to week 10. I'm going to go Tennessee, Houston, Bengals. This is going to be a close game. Miami, Raiders, Ravens, Packers, Buffalo, Philly, Detroit, Tampa, Seahawks. I'm going to give this one to the 49ers. Give that to the Bears. So this will be week 10. Yeah, week 10. This will be week 10. So let's stop right here. We're at 17 minutes in the video. This might be a 30-minute video, so chances are. So let's check out the division. So we got the AFC North. We got the Ravens undefeated. We got second in division, Cincinnati. They're sitting at 5-4. Okay, Cleveland at 3-6. And then we got the Steelers at 2-7. On to the South, we got the Tennessee at 7-2. We got Indy at 6-3, and then we got Houston at 4-5. Jacksonville at 2-7, and then we got Buffalo at 9-1, 4-5 for New England, 3-7 for Miami, and 1-9 for the Jets. In the last division in the AFC, we got the Chiefs at 7-2. We got the Chargers at 5-4, and then we got 2-7 for the Raiders, and then 0-9 for them boys there. So I'm surprised I actually haven't gained a win yet. Okay, on to the NFC. So we got the Packers leading the division, kind of tied. Obviously, they're winning division wise. 5-4, obviously. 5-5 for Bears, and then 1-8 for the Lions. For the South, we got the This really can go either way. I can see this goes either way. But we got Tampa at 9-1. We got, let's see, I don't know. Obviously we got the Saints going so far 7-2, and we got Carolina going 3-7, and then obviously the Falcons going 2-7. So then we got. I don't think this would actually be true, but looking at the matchups they got, they don't look that bad. So 8-1 so far, 5-3. Damn, I don't know how to fucking look correctly. 4-5 for Philly, and then 2-8 for Giants, and then 0-9 for the lovely. I don't want to click on it. Go back. Then for the last division, we got obviously the West, and the 49ers are 9-1, and then we got Seattle that are also 8-1 because I think they got the bye. Did they? No. And then Arizona going 6-3, and then we got the Rams going 5-4. So those are the records. I guess you want to see them by division. This would be, what they would be for the NFC. This is what they would be for the AFC. So I think there's 8 teams now, right? There's 8 teams now, or 9 teams. I don't know. I think it's 8 teams that they're allowing in the playoffs now, or something like that. I don't know. But if your team's here, I'm predicting them to go so far. So back to division. So heading on to week 11. So here we go. I'm going to go Pittsburgh. I'm going to go Tennessee. Seeing how they beat the shit out of them, I think they can do the same thing, but maybe Tampa got something on them. I'm going to go New England. I'm going to go, obviously these two, those were kind of easy picks. I'm actually going to go, Arizona. Arizona's a scary team, guys. Fear Arizona, man. You got to fear them. Carolina, Saints, Cowboys, Tampa. So that's gonna be week 11, and no, week 12 we got obviously Tampa there. Buffalo. Actually, I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to the Tennessee. Let me give this Jacksonville, Miami, Houston, Cincinnati. I'm gonna go Ravens. Sorry if you can hear anything in the background. That's my microphone and some dumbass friend of mine. I'm gonna go Arizona. Saints, and I'm gonna go Chiefs. That's gonna be a good game right there. All right, so here we go. Cowboys. I'm gonna go them. 49ers, Packers, Seahawks. So there is week 12 right there. So there's week 12. And next week we got week 13. We got Cincinnati, Raiders, Houston, Tennessee, and those two. Ravens, Pittsburgh. Actually, no, I'm gonna give that to Buffalo. I'm gonna give that to Buffalo, and then obviously these guys there. So Bears, Saints. I'm gonna give that to Arizona, and then these two. Yeah, I think we can beat Philly this year. Last year was just pretty much luck for Philly fans. But yeah, this will be week 13, going on to week 14. Kansas City, Tennessee. I'm gonna give this one to the Raiders. Buffalo. Oh, man. I don't think there's a lot of teams besides, some other teams. New England. I'm gonna give this to give it to them. Houston. I'll say actually, I'm gonna give it to the. I think somehow they're gonna beat that. They're gonna give them, some of these are gonna be like surprising picks. Carolina, Seahawks, and Chargers. Tampa. Yeah, definitely gonna go. Yeah, Cardinals, Packers, 49ers, and then Saints. There is week 14. On to the next week, week 15. Starting to get a lot of more, getting close to those division rival type games. I'm gonna give that to the Raiders. Buffalo, Houston, New England, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. I give it to Cleveland, Rams, Tennessee. I'm gonna give it to them. Tampa, Packers, Seahawks, Minnesota, Raven, or I might should give that to the Philly 49ers. So that will be week 15. Now we're gonna get mostly into the rival games. Cleveland. I'm gonna go Miami, Cincy, Houston, Buffalo, Kansas City. I'm gonna go Bears, Ravens. I'm gonna go Tennessee, Saints, 49ers, Tampa. Get to Carolina, Seattle. I'm gonna go Philly. Okay, so there's week 16 on to the final week of the regular season. So obviously rivals, week 17 chances are. So Baltimore, Buffalo. I'm gonna go. Kansas City, Colts, New England, Tennessee, Raiders, Green Bay, Tampa, Philly, Cowboys, and let's go Seahawks, and let's end off with the Rams there. All right, so this is the week 17. So I'm gonna check what's the next week. What's next week? Okay, it's a wild card. Okay, we're not gonna go wild card yet. So I don't know why some of these teams are kind of like weird. Like they're 10-5. I don't know why the fuck that is, but some are 10. I don't know. It's weird. But going into the final, if you guys want to see the playoffs, I'll do it in another video. We're about to hit 30 minutes. So I'm not trying to stay here for all, let you guys stay here for the whole playoffs. Here's the final records. So 15-1 for the Ravens. We got 8-7. I don't know what's up with this one. Why is some of these not even answered? Did I not answer one? I'm gonna go back and check it, and if I didn't, I'll just do it off camera. But 8-7, we're missing a week, or I guess they're doing bye weeks. Well, there's even 2 bye weeks then. That makes some sense. Okay, 5-11, 14-2 for Cincinnati, or not Cincinnati. Tennessee. 9-7 for Houston. 9-8 or 8-7 for the Indy. 3-13 for the Jaguars. And then we go down to here. 14-2 for Buffalo. 7-9 for New England. 5-11 for Miami. 1-15 for the Jets. Then we got 13-3 for the Chiefs. We got 10-6 for the Chargers. 9-7 for the Raiders, and then 0-16. Okay, I don't know if that would be possible, probably, but 0-16 for them poor horses, man. All right, so I don't know what this would have been, but it's 10-5 for the Packers. They're the only team that makes the playoffs. Did I miss a week? Week 18. What the fuck? There's a week 18. Wait a minute. Wait, where's week 18? Okay, real quick, I'm going to do all the week 18s. Okay, so that one's good. Did I miss one here? Nope, those are good. Oh, no, that shouldn't be good. Did I miss one? Obviously, they had a bye week, but that's weird. Oh, no, here we go. Let's see. I missed it. Let's check this one. We're going to go Philly. And then these guys got all answered. Yep, okay. We're just double checking all through these. Go Tennessee. Houston. All theirs got done. These guys, Green Bay. I'm going to go Green Bay. Jacksonville. The Jacksonville's good old. Yep, they're good. Buffalo. That one. Right. Did it click? Yeah, it did. Okay, good. The New England's all good. And if you want to pause to see the overall of your team, go ahead. See what overall. Did I do every team for this one? Yeah, I definitely did. Okay, I'm good on that one, good on that one, good on that one, good on that one. I'm not good on this one. Yeah, I missed one. So I'm gonna go Saints. And I'm gonna go. Why is there a week 18? Do we play another fucking week? So I'm actually gonna go Green Bay on this one. I don't know why these are weird like this. Okay, so those are good. 14-2, is that good? Yeah, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's good. That's good, that's good. Okay, we're all good. So here's the updated one, just quick overthrough again. So here is the AFC North here. You want to know what that looks like. And then we get the AFC South. Then we got the AFC East. Then we got the AFC West. Then we got the NFC North, the NFC South, and then the NFC East, and the AFC West. So a lot of teams for the AFC West kind of fill in for this playoff spots. So if you want to know what the playoff teams are looking like, so these are the playoff teams. I don't know. All right. So there we go. So these are the playoff teams here. So, you know, I'm not going to do the video on it right now, but I will do the rest of the playoffs in a separate video. My next video, actually, I'm going to do it in my next video. But anyway, these are the playoff teams. You know, tell me down below what you think is going to win it all and who you think is going to win, you know, what you think your team's record or who else's record is going to be. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe. Peace.